Hello guys, what's up? This is D. Michael in 1997. I think a video ago or two, I said I was going to be reviewing Darksiders 2, and today I'm going to be reviewing a super late game called Darksiders 2. And here it is, this is the game, PS3 and 360. It was released, and it's good. I think it's a good game. Let me just say, let me just say right now that Darksiders is one of those games that came out that kind of just actually made me have fun with games. One of those coolest games when God of War meets Legend of Zelda and just make it, just do it. And also, it's just a great game. And then this one comes out and it just beats the first one in almost every single way. Though it has a few problems, it is a great game. I recommend people should buy it because it really does have a lot of cool ideas and they actually work due to small issues. Now, let's just get to the story off. Um, you're no longer playing War. If you ever played the first one, or ever heard of the first one, you're not playing as War. And the story is that War was accused of starting the apocalypse of humanity and ending the human race early, which kind of stinks for us humans because we're dead, we don't exist anymore. So basically, War was accused of it and they took him. And in part 2, you play as his brother, Death. And we have a horse named Despair. We have a crow named Dust. And basically, you know, as Death, you know that your brother War is innocent, so you're trying to find him and save him. So there's basically some crap has happened, and you're trying to save him. Let me say the first sequence, as soon as you start the game up, you're on the horse and you're riding it. It feels amazing. It feels like the first one actually. And then the first active moment you're learning how to fight, then you're getting your money, and then you're getting new weapons, and there's like a boss battle moment, you know, like maybe once or twice in the first level, which actually starts the game up pretty fast. Let me say the boss battles are some of the most amazing boss battles ever in history. You're basically fighting things that either 10 times your size or even 100 times your size. And that, in my opinion, is amazing how games can do that with things so big, so gigantic, that's like the size of 300 houses on top of each other, toppling. You go against that and you gotta take it down, which is amazing in my opinion. Let me say that there's so many type of games here that put together, Legend of Zelda, God of War, and Prince of Persia, you know, for those guys. They actually pulled it off and actually made a great story. The first an hour, in my opinion, people say that it's a slow pace, it's not gonna grab you, that you have to stick with it. In my opinion, it grabs you automatically because you're seeing this amazing things. The voice acting for Death and everyone around him, all the actors who played all the extra characters, are amazing. The voices sound really good, and I really think that they did a great job with it, in my opinion. There was there's not a lot of problems with the game though. There's no I didn't like I didn't hate it. I didn't really hate anything about it that much. There was a few moments when the game would glitch on me. After I had to restart my system, believe it or not. There is not a lot of screen tearing on this. There's a lot of good with screen tearing. I heard there was some framing problems in Xbox 360. My friend has Xbox played it. He said it was there's framing issues. So yeah, there's framing issues. But still, I got over it really quickly. There's not a lot of problems with it. Let's just say there's tons of different systems. You got the fighting system. You have the exploration system, RPG system, and platforming system. There's like 4 or 5 systems in here that really do sell the game, that copy a lot of formulas. Let me just say, out of all of them, my favorite is the combat because you're just learning techniques, you're just calling those people up, you're killing them, you're breaking them apart, and all sorts of cool techniques. You start off with these little things right here in the sky, these little blades, Death carries them all the time. You carry those the first moment, and then you start getting different ones. You can get frozen ones, you can get ones that are on fire, possessed ones as well, you get possessed weapons. And then you can get like secondary weapons. You can become an axe, a hammer, scissor blades. You can use your own hands. I believe I use my hands on. It's really cool stuff they really added. It's really amazing how they do it. And you're not just staying in one place. You're fighting things that are forces of heaven, hell, and earth. You're fighting all over the place. and it feels so amazing. The map, in my opinion, is 3 to 4 times bigger than the first one. Believe it or not, 4 times bigger. People say it's not that big, but it actually is. It's a hell of a lot bigger. But also, that's something weird with this game. One thing with that thing is that you gotta pay. You actually gotta get a new copy to get a Crucible passcode. Don't think about copying this because I put it in already, and it already expired. I don't know. I already put it in. Don't think about copying it. I'll say this once. I already put it in. It's not gonna work. Too bad. Too late. Nothing. But the thing is, wait a minute. There's no online multiplayer. It's telling me that I got paid for a Crucible Pass. I understand if you go play games like Call of Duty or Battlefield or Medal of Honor, or possibly like games like Homefront or something, or even Saints Row. But if you're gonna make me pay for an online pass for a game that has no multiplayer, you are messing up on that point. Like Kingdom Down, like, come on, I mean for DLC. Really? This is like a season pass, not a Crucible pass. Yeah. But it does lower discounts on things, so yeah. So it's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing. And let me just say that the platforming system, the version not like Prince of Persia, is kind of sticky at times. You're actually trying to go in one area. No, wait, no, you must be the ghost in this. You actually are having some problems and you can actually try to climb up. Instead, you actually jump off the platform and you fall to your death. But don't worry about that. Since you are the Grim Reaper, you can handle that. Instead of dying or in that case, you hit like lava or something like you do in God of War or Legend of Zelda. Instead, you lose a little bit of health, the smallest amount of health even possible, and then you actually teleport yourself back to the area you went to before you fell off into the pit or something dangerous, something like that, and then you actually respawn right there, simple. And then you can actually die after you get killed by a monster or something. Not that problematic. I don't go to loading screens every few seconds because it was kind of problematic with platforming. Say hi to the camera goes. Another cool thing is the RPG element really does have a cool design. The system, the user interface, when it comes to leveling up your character, is really amazing. The abilities you have are amazing. You do a teleport slash, you actually have to teleport, you actually slice the person up. Normally you do execution, but it really does a cool job making that look. Then you have a Grim Reaper slash in a circle. When you have in terms of Grim Reaper a split second, slash everything up in a circle in slow motion. Another cool technique is you can actually, believe it or not, you can actually summon two monsters from the grave, like gremlins or something like that. They just kill anything in that path. They just slice it up. Which and it takes some time to reload, like regenerate your abilities. I actually regenerate all my abilities simply by actually just cutting everyone out by shooting or weeding. And then you have your Reaper form. When you have something that's already full up to the point, you actually click two buttons at the same time and you become the Grim Reaper for a certain amount of time. The highest I got for a Grim Reaper is like, I'd say 10 seconds actually. It really is fun. When you're actually in a boss battle that's really getting really annoying, and you're like, okay, I want to use it for that moment, you use it automatically. You will end that battle quickly. The Grim Reaper kind of, in my opinion, is a little overpowered for some people, but if you're playing on hard difficulty, you're going to be having fun. Trust me, I had fun. Even the AI, I gotta admit, are some really smart AIs after you're trying to go all over the place. And then you get guns. You actually get your brother Strive's Magnum. It's really cool. You can click the R3 button or for any system actually, Xbox or PlayStation, and then you can actually just aim it. But then, in my opinion, that takes this too long. I don't really use that when I'm solving puzzles. When it comes to enemies, I don't recommend aiming because you're walking slow sometimes, or you have to dodge, and you can't just go all over the place. And I kind of didn't like that idea. I just thought when I was actually riding on a horse and I had to do that, I should just click R2 like that, and like like that, and then reload. It takes time, like 5 seconds, 3 seconds maybe. And that's actually cool how they did that. And then you have this other part when your hair can glow purplish or something like that. And when you're climbing up the wall, you actually grab onto the wall. It's like an extension. It's like they took the idea from the Revelation, the hooker blade. Not the hooker blade, the hook blade. You actually just push the thing up and climb up, something like that. I think that says hooker blade. It's kind of weird. Another thing that's kind of cool Especially the inventory, which is kind of awesome. You actually make your character customized. You can make put gloves on him, which has make him stronger, or like customization of the hood, like a sweater or something like that, or clothes you wear around. It's really kind of that cool idea that they took from the game and just mushed it into one cool idea after another, and just did good job, thumbs up, thumbs up to your team. Did a great job. I gotta admit, the last boss fight, in my opinion, is probably one of the most awesome boss fights, in my opinion, overall. They were the most craziest parts ever. It just kept on going, but it also reminded me a lot of Ninja Gaiden, because the stage, and my fight over and over. It really reminded me like Ninja Gaiden. Not like Ninja Gaiden 2, or Ninja Gaiden 1. Ninja Gaiden 3 was kind of different. I hated it for some reason. I don't know why. Everyone hated it. People say that this game is a little overrated, in my opinion. I don't think so. The game is not overrated, it's rated perfectly. The people are giving it low scores, like a 7 out of 10. I think because it's too repetitive. I don't believe it's repetitive at all. All the enemies are a little varied. There's small elements here and there, and puzzles in this are kind of okay. They're not the best puzzles. They're simple. Push your ball to that hole, shoot, put a bomb on the ball, shoot the ball, blow up the bomb, and then make it fly to the side. Those things like that, they're fine. But people, when they're looking at a game that they want puzzles, it's gonna be. If you don't know anything about puzzles, you're gonna have a little bit of trouble unless you understand the right way. But if you're like me and you play the game like Portal 2, you understand the puzzles immediately. It's not that hard. It's really simple. The campaign, it took me like, I don't know, 30 hours actually to get. It's still normal difficult. I haven't even pre-ordered the limited edition. I got the limited edition. No charge, believe it or not. So overall, I love this game. It's not the perfect game of all time. It doesn't beat Legend of Zelda or God of War, but it does beat Persia. It does a really good job with that. But overall score for the game, overall, it's a 9 out of 10. It's a solid game. I think anyone who loves Darksiders 1 should get Darksiders 2. This is a late review, I know, so anyone who actually got the game, they already got it. Don't worry, it's done. Don't think about it. Just enjoy the time while you still can. Also remember to like the video, subscribe, comment below, tell me what you think. If you really didn't like what I said, and you can also comment below, tell me what do you think? Do you think this game deserves that score? Actually comment below, and maybe I can actually do like a little scoring thing or something. What do you think, Carrie? Say hi, Carrie. She's a shorty, right? She's a short Shih Tzu. Anyway, like the video. Carrie, what do you think, Carrie? Cheese and night as well. Thanks, guys. Remember to like the video, subscribe, everything else. And also forgot to tell you that I am gonna be reviewing. Hang on, Carrie. Hang on. You show me, Carrie. Borderlands 2. Check it out. Borderlands 2 I'll be reviewing as well. It will be next episode, and possibly Carrie, screenshot and everything. I'll also be reviewing actually these two. I'm definitely gonna be reviewing this because I just got it, and it's really amazing film. I love this film. This one as well. Amazing. I think they both deserve it. I will also be reviewing Medal of Honor Warfighter, believe it or not. I'll definitely try to review my thoughts too. And also, if you're Nintendo fans and you're gonna get the Wii U, definitely get this. This is coming for the Wii U. Lucky for you guys, right? Like the video, subscribe, and Carrie, see you right here. Bye guys. I'll get you down in a second, Carrie.